Our buddy Matt Jameson from Clear Thoughts Foundation joining us right now. Matt, good morning. How are you, buddy?
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm doing great. How's everybody on your end?
We're hanging in there. Just about all of us, and Bill and I especially, have been affected in our lives by family members with dementia and Alzheimer's. And Bill just did the Alzheimer's walk this past week. Mm-hmm. And you guys at the Clear Thoughts Foundation, every year, you do such great work, but the big fundraising event for Clear Thoughts Foundation, the Roll for a Reason Gala, is this Saturday night. So, Matt, as always, first thing, I want you to just explain what it is that you and your sister Haley have been doing, all the amazing work you guys do at Clear Thoughts Foundation, just to kind of give people a perspective on the scope of your work.
Yeah, thank you very much, and thanks for having me on. As you guys both know, really, Alzheimer's is a form of dementia, right. And that's one of the points that a lot of people are not clear on. Mm-hmm. But what we've tried to do since we were founded in 2010 is raise money to secure funding to advance the discovery of drugs and treatment so that one day we're able to actually treat dementia, including Alzheimer's. Yeah. And this was really stemmed from the fact that when our father was diagnosed with dementia, we were shocked at the lack of available drugs to treat dementia. So that's been the singular focus of our foundation, is raising money for drug discovery.
Well, and my father went through it, and I was a big part of making sure he got the right care in his last couple of years. And it was astounding to me, even in that short time, how we were being told how things were changing in the treatment of dementia. And how have you seen things change since you guys undertook this mission with the Clear Thoughts Foundation?
Well, I think the biggest thing on our end is we've seen such a dramatic increase in the amount of dementia that's out there, the number of people that are diagnosed with dementia. And unfortunately, when you look at government funding, we're seeing significant cuts to NIH funding that goes towards dementia, which makes it even more important that we are raising private donations to help fund this important research. Because, as we improve in other aspects of healthcare and people live longer and longer, that's part of the reason why we're seeing such a dramatic increase in dementia cases.
And to my understanding, Matt, one of the biggest improvements over the years, especially with the drugs, is early detection, because a lot of these drugs require you to get tested and figure out what you're having at an early enough stage for these drugs to be able to work. Is that correct?
Yep, that's absolutely right, Bill. And one of the interesting things there is dementia can present itself in a number of different ways depending on the type of dementia that the person has. Like, for example, our father had frontal temporal dementia, the same dementia that Bruce Willis has, and that really presents itself more in personality changes than it does in what people typically think of as dementia presentation being loss of memory that you frequently see with Alzheimer's patients. But detecting it early and starting treatment early is absolutely going to be imperative as we hopefully continue to progress in our treatment of this disease.
Well, you guys have raised a lot of money for that research. We know how crucial that is. And as you said, the government funding being cut for this is necessitating, it's, almost an emergency state here to keep this research going, which is why events like the Clear Thoughts Foundation's Roll for a Reason Gala this Saturday night are so important. And I will say it's an absolute blast. Explain what's going on at the event this weekend, Matt.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, it really is a really fun event. It is a Monte Carlo night, so we have casino games, both table games and slot machines. This year, we're actually in a new location. We've traditionally held this at Jay Verno's on the south side, but unfortunately, they're no longer open for events like this. So we're going to be at Discovery Pittsburgh, which is right in Mars. And before you guys get scared, I did my research on Google Maps. It's just over 30 minutes from Mount Lebanon.
Okay.
So all the guests in the South Hills, don't be scared away by Mars.
Okay.
It's the same time zone, I swear. So
Mars is your friend. Yes.
That's right. So it's really a great event. We've got live music by the duo Take Two, performance painting by Kate Schaub, live, silent, and raffle ticket auction items, great food and drink. And we're shooting for over 400 attendees with a goal to raise over $300,000.
Okay.
So the tickets are still available. They're available on our website, www.clearthoughtsfoundation.org. You can buy tickets right there. If you can't attend, you also can make a donation right on our website, where you could purchase a $25 raffle ticket to this fantastic Dawn to Dusk basket, which has over $500 in gift cards and other great items.
Nice.
And we're only selling 100 of those tickets. So you'd have a good chance to win that.
ClearThoughtsFoundation.org is where people should go, right?
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
And
I just
go ahead, Matt.
I just wanted to briefly mention, and I really, as you guys know, that this foundation was formed by the situation that my father faced, and Haley and I and Sharon Sipple of Sipple Development founded the foundation. But there's a lot of other people that are involved. So I really wanted to stress that. One of our longtime board members, Lisa Sepchuk, her husband was a doctor and was diagnosed with early onset dementia at 45.
Oh, man.
And passed away at 50. And it's just amazing to me, her commitment to our work. She has said at one point, losing a loved one to dementia means grieving for years, long before that person's death ever occurs.
Yeah.
And she's taken that and converted that into a passion to help us raise money. So I just really wanted to highlight that this is more than, a family effort. There are so many people that are making so many efforts to help us raise money. So far, we've donated over $500,000 to our CTF consortium to a variety of doctors, all at UPMC, that are helping to find treatments and drugs to treat dementia.
ClearThoughtsFoundation.org. Like Matt said, if you can't go to the event this weekend, just drop a little bit in the bucket, and every little bit helps. And hopefully we can get a few more people out there for you this Saturday night. Matt Jameson from the Clear Thoughts Foundation. Matt, always a pleasure talking with you, and all the best to you and Haley, and good luck on Saturday night.
And thanks for doing the legwork on how far it is from Mount Lebanon to Mars. We appreciate that.
You got it. You got it. Thank you, guys. Thanks for all your support of so many Pittsburgh charities. You guys just do an amazing job. We really appreciate it.
Well, back at you. Thanks, Matt. We'll see you, buddy. All right, Matt Jameson from Clear Thoughts Foundation. Abby's got your news coming up.